can't hear me. No one can hear me. Okay. Bangers FM. We're doing the Concaf Draft League inaugural FN22 tournament. I'm a little bit behind. I got to catch up and get on Discord. I'm also finishing some stuff up on some research because I don't have any clear shortlist, to be honest. Let's fix that right now. Let's go to this guy. I'm going to take some pictures of the stuff I have. And this. And this. I think that should be all we needed. And we will quit out of here. Quit the game totally. We're in Discord, yep.
Who that be?
Oh wow, that scared the shit out of me. Sorry.
Oh, that's...
Hello.
Hey, Big Ghost, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's happening? I gotta turn my levels down because it's like...
Oh, I'm loud as well, so I'm probably like blowing out your headphones or speakers.
There's a loud man.
I am a loud man.
You got a jump scare. It was...
It's funny. I actually was watching some old FaZe Jev, and he played like a lot of these old scary games. And there's a game I want to look into called Soma, and that looked kind of tasty, but not super jump scary.
It's an interesting game. I've watched it before.
What's it called?
Oh, Snapples.
S-O-M-A.
Big man.
S-O-M-A.
Chuck.
S-O-M-A. Soma.
Soma? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Soma.
You played that?
I heard. Are y'all talking about a player?
No,
It's a game. It's like
Oh.
yeah, single player games. Single player horror / psychological thingamajiggy.
Oh, I was playing House Flipper earlier, so that's kind of where my horror games are at.
House Flipper. You're like killing roaches and like ripping out drywall and stuff.
I'm not
right?
even killing roaches. I'm killing broken glass.
Oh, worse things have happened.
No, there's like a special thing where you can switch off the roaches for broken glass for people who are scared of roaches. So that's actually pretty
Because
cool.
they don't want people like saying, "Oh my god, the roaches are making me icky. I'm going to sue the game developer for $1 bazillion." All right, let me join this online game. Let's see here. The server is called. Oh, I see the thing.
Alright.
There we go. Let's get in here.
So here's the real question, Cube. Can we pick an under 20 from one of the other nations and then later on pick our 5 under 20s?
Yes. I can't stop you from not or from doing that.
Okay.
What? Say that again.
So the first 5 of the draft will be the under 20s. You can pick your national under 20s first, but you can also pick other nationality U20s if you want. And then
But there must be 5 from our nation.
Yeah. At the end of the draft, you have to have 5 from your nation.
Okay.
I can't
So,
stop you from just.
It's
picking
20 and under, not
20
19.
and under. Yes.
Sweet.
I don't know, Pond. That kind of seems like exploiting to me, bro.
Hey, that's working
I
the
mean,
rules.
we are playing FM. That's kind of the name of the game.
Exploits.
Except Pond's going to be probably a jackass and take an El Salvadorian player.
I would not do that to EJ. EJ's nice. Now, the Canadians, on the other hand.
As if Scoot's not nice.
I'm convinced Scoot isn't listening to us right now, so I can trash talk him.
He's not deafened.
He's not
I know, that's the funny part.
He's going to come in.
What the hell's going on?
What are you talking about?
Why on earth would you eat cold French fries? French fries are the best when they're hot.
Who's
What?
eating cold French fries?
Who's
What?
eating cold French fries?
Yeah, explain that.
Scooter is eating cold French fries.
I eat cold French fries. Like,
What is wrong with y'all? Y'all gotta put that stuff in the oven at least.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oven
ovens.
or
Ooh.
just you got to at least nuke them a bit.
Okay, he's heated them
Do
up. He was misleading us when he said cold French fries.
Scooter
Or
gets
maybe
on
he didn't
Twitter.
mislead us, and he just got into an argument on
What'd you say,
Twitter.
Q?
I don't know how Scooter gets in the heat on Twitter, but you know, I commend him for that.
You know,
Hey,
I
props to him for not standing down, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Twitter is the worst social media for
You
bullshit.
cannot have like a reasoned debate or discussion with anyone because everyone thinks that you're the one that's attacking them and
Yeah.
vice versa. Not saying like I'm not saying that like Scoot wasn't because he was in his DMs and stuff, but like it's impossible to have a reasoned discussion. There's no nuance for the most part.
I bought them 2 hours ago, then I got into some BS on Twitter. I forgot about eating. He fell into the time vortex.
Yeah, I get that, Scoot. I get that, Scoot.
I like that Hayes is playing up this. He's the antagonist.
He's a heel.
Yeah, this guy doesn't
Yeah.
even join the chat. What's wrong
Yeah, he's
with
not
him,
even.
bro?
He doesn't even join us.
Do we click begin or do we wait?
I click begin.
In a second.
Okay. Actually, let me make sure my stream is right. There it is.
Everyone, make sure
Oh.
your stuff is set, and we'll begin in like 30 seconds. I'm eating my salad.
Oh man, under 20s.
My fat ass ate a whole rotisserie chicken earlier
Oh.
by myself.
Oh, just at one sitting?
So I got it and then I made like a salad with it. And then I was like, I'm still kind of hungry. And I went up to like pick it apart and eat a couple more pieces. And then just ended up eating the whole thing.
Oh, in
But
for
I
a
didn't-
penny, in for a pound.
I didn't eat lunch today. And I kind of like,
That's a catch-up meal then. That's
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. That's a catch-up meal.
Scoot says,
Hey.
I swear to God, whoever takes Davies before me gets a real life love slap.
All right.
Oh God, this is gonna be rough.
This is gonna put us in the blender. I can feel it right now.
There was another stipulation possible, and it was so there was Concaf with no stipulations, or Concaf with homegrowns, or Concaf with 2 designated players.
I like the designated players. That would have been interesting.
Kind of like 2 wild cards.
Yeah.
You had to put a budget on that, though, of a decent price.
It took me way too long to figure out how to do the filter thing.
It's gonna be hilarious if someone does take Davies.
Because sometimes the stuff is like with the filtering, it's like it shows their club name, but they could be picked and still have the club name cached there. So it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of annoying sometimes. Got a follow-up from Tacticality. Hello, sir. I assume you're a sir. If you're not a sir, say you're not a sir. Thank you for the follow.
It's,
It's Ali.
yeah, it's not Deli Brother.
It's not Deli, but Ali. Cool dude.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's cool dude.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wait, I should go switch this thing on my board here real quick. Let's go to the Discord section of this. There it is. All right.
All right.
Navas is the most expensive player in this pool.
Yeah. Ugh.
I mean, apparently he's trying to take the starting job from Donnarumma.
Oh right, they're both at PSG, aren't they? Wow,
Yeah.
that's funny. Oh right, he's under 20.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. 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 Don't say that out loud too much now. You're gonna get caught. Under 12. Oh. Heard you caught yourself.
Yeah, we know exactly. There's like 3 people that he could be talking about. It's one, Scoot already talked about. 2 is you know who. We all
You
know,
know who?
Y'all gotta
You know
stop.
what?
Just stop it.
we all know who.
You know who? You know what?
Yeah, we all know. You're yelling at us for Scoot. I will kindly hug you if you do that. I will drive up over the border to Winnipeg in the middle of nowhere, and I'll spank you.
Okay,
Gotcha.
I need to make sure that my chat is set to be adults right now. I keep forgetting. Like, now, Big Man, I've seen that your stuff says mature viewers only. Did you have to do that, or are you starting to cuss now?
No,
on
he
your stream now?
just knew that I was gonna say some sus shit.
Wait, can we do that like
What's
live?
up,
'Cause I gotta do that
Sam?
now.
Spank.
Y'all talking
Yes,
about
I promise. I promise. Scoot.
I gotta do some troubleshooting now.
Some troubleshooting.
I won't. It won't be that bad. I'll behave. I'll behave. Wonder who's gonna get the first pick.
EJ. Mr. Torres.
Oh man.
Hayes second too, which makes
Fuck,
kind of makes
man.
sense. Hayes should have been first because he won the first one, but 2's still pretty solid.
Alright, well, here goes nothing, right?
Let's get it.
Wait, you're. Alright. Now it's about to be a bloodbath for the Americans. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he's not bad. He's okay.
Yeah, this is the kid that plays in the Dutch league, I think.
Oh. Winger. Strength. Pace.
Darn.
5'10".
Saw that coming. Saw that coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I saw that
That's the
coming.
one that's
Yeah.
the one that Big
Look,
Man was
he-
like, oh wait,
he-
he's under 20.
How do you not know Rain is under 20? Like,
He's a wonder kid. He's definitely that. I was hoping to get him, but too late for that.
Oh, Cube.
Oh, Busio.
Oh, yeah.
Lucio.
oh,
Bustio.
Lucio.
I was gonna pick Lucio.
Hope he's not Bootio. We're gonna find out.
Well,
Hmm.
Scooter can take Davies before me, so that's a bummer.
Oh God, what do I do?
I would never.
Mhm.
I mean, there's so many Canadians up here at the top echelon of the under 20s that, you know, I just have so many choices.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be really difficult for me to pick which. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Wait, did Busio really go to Venezia?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, he went to.
There's a couple Americans. Who's the other American on
Sam?
Venezia?
No, it wasn't Vines, was it?
By the way, I really
No, not
like.
Vines.
Oh wait, we didn't. So it's random every round order.
It's
Random
kind of
picks?
it's kind of unavoidable. We tried. There was one draft we tried to do. We had all clicked on the check for a snake order. It still didn't work. They need to fix that.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, so it's
Random.
unavoidable.
I don't know who to pick. I don't know who to pick. Do I even go with Pepe?
Who did you pick, Pond?
Dest.
Okay.
So wait, to be clear, it's homegrown status, right? So it's not like they're just Americans under 20. They must be homegrown because there's a draft. There's like a selection in that, right? Is that correct?
In this, I'm just doing U.S. like the competitor's nationality under 20.
Okay, so not home trained in whatever country.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah. That doesn't have to be home trained in game. I don't think.
All right.
Scooter.
Cool.
You're
I can do this.
alive.
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know who to pick.
Man, we're not even 2 rounds in.
We're not even 5
Coop,
picks in.
literally every time Coop puts together this, he's always shocked at like round 1 or 2 when we're all like, "What the fuck? I don't know who to pick."
Oh,
He's like, "Dude, it's the
He's like,
beginning of the
he's like,
draft."
you guys don't know all these players
Oh, man.
by
I didn't-
like by heart. You don't religiously study them.
You know
I
that,
don't watch American soccer. I don't watch it.
you know the gif of like the wall with the dude from It's Always Sunny trying to figure that shit out. Everything's connected. That's Coop
Oh,
just like watching his lower level
Charlie.
American teams.
Conspiracy theory
To be
2.
fair, I used to be like that, but like don't
Oh, it's
have
my
the
pick.
fucking
Jesus
time.
Christ.
Yeah, it's your pick now.
Sorry.
Ooh,
They
I
need to
wanna-
fix a couple of things. There's like a glitch too where it's continue waiting and then waiting. That confuses me a little bit.
let's get this.
Theo Corbineau. That's a name and a half.
Like that's a name I know because he's like on the precipice of joining the national team. He's quite good. Played in the Gold Cup,
And I'm just
but
talking
nobody
about
else would know
He
him
is no, he
because
is
he's in the
good.
under 20. He plays like on loan, I think, in the championship. But last year he was in the under 23s for the Wolves, which is weird because he's not Portuguese. You know?
Oh.
He's the weird Canadian Portuguese, like the one.
Are they still doing the Portuguese thing at Wolves? Because
Yes.
I know that was the thing when the guy who got sacked from Spurs was doing.
Yeah, I think they hired another Portuguese manager, and they're still recruiting mostly out of
Oh.
Portugal.
Makes sense.
To be fair, they have had pretty good success with it. There's been some really solid players, but they're in that moment now where they're going to have to rotate. Like their best players are too old. They're going to need to sell them off or move them, and then do that whole "we suck" for a couple years thing.
They're probably gonna have to sell like what's
I
his face
follow Guns not in
Diaz
this.
to like afford a couple other players.
Mm.
Well, Neves is still there. I thought Neves would have.
No,
been
I meant
a long
Neves.
time
I
ago.
meant Neves. I meant Neves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Neves.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
There's a keeper who moved, whatever his name is.
I
I
think
can't remember right now.
Balogun is 21 or something.
Oh right.
Okay, can I just say how shitty my pick luck has been?
It'll turn around.
I mean, you can.
What's happening, Pond?
Oh,
What's
I've
happening,
been
Pond?
bottom 2 both rounds.
Cube. It was Tanner Tessman who went to Venezia.
They need to fix that draft thing,
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
really do.
but I'm not holding my breath.
I can't take Davies from Scooter. I can't do anything.
I'm very happy I got Davies. A ball all over Mexico.
I was happy with Dest. I felt he was a good solid. Otasawi was a shout though. He is brilliant.
Dest is a good pick too.
I feel like Dest is good enough to be a starter, and yeah, I'll take that. I feel wingback's actually pretty small in this pool, so
His attributes are actually decent.
no, he looked good. He was one of the
he's
players
like
I was
for
eyeing.
all the U20s. Like there's not a lot that are better than him at this point. And he can play in the wings as well. That would have been sick if he scored that goal against Mexico. That shot.
See, I almost rather him not scoring, so we have another Dos
Well,
Cero.
it's me too, kind of. But if it's a screamer like that, like just let it go in. 3-0's.
The DOS is 0 thing, like I was like not really paying attention to your game because our game was on, right? And then I looked at Twitter and my entire thread, like my entire feed was just filled DOS is 0, and I was like, oh my god, I love it.
It's fantastic.
We can agree on one thing, and that is we like to beat the Mexicans, guys. I think when it
Yes.
comes to the Canadians and the Americans.
We do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so. The Mexicans haven't even
I
landed
think you
yet.
guys have a fairly decent chance. You guys are
You know
like
what?
better than I ever remember.
This is, I mean, I'm relatively new to the, like, only 4 or 5 years now, following the team really closely.
Yeah.
But for the groups that have been following the team since 60s, 70s, 80s, you know, they can talk about a lot of horrible results. I can't tell you how many times people have told me about the time we lost to Honduras 8-0. Like, it's just a thing that people share with you.
What?
Yeah, I can't remember when it happened. It was years ago.
That's insane.
It was actually right around when we won the Gold Cup, when we shithoused the Gold Cup in 2000. Which I've watched that game. I went back just to kind of see it and went, wow, did we shithouse it. Like,
Big Man Mighton is pretty good too.
Yeah, like man, I don't know where I remember him from. A random work this big save he the Knott's Forest save he did to use Mighton a lot. But that was like years later. Mighton more developed. It was like, okay, he's fascinating. And I also remember Balogun from a save from my Spal save that I did offline. I had him for a couple seasons.
Well, he's not rated well.
Concaf? Not rated well.
Yeah.
No, to be fair, there's just not as many researchers, so a lot of times the stats are randomly generated. Like, I don't think there's a researcher for Valor. I think they're all just randomly generated.
Why don't you be that researcher?
Oh god, that just sounds like more work.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah,
like
that sounds like a
And here's
lot.
the other
For
thing:
free.
is I'm not very sober at the games either, so it's like I don't know how accurate. I'll be like, okay, Jose Galan, 20s everything, let's go.
be a deer farmer.
Scores
Yeah, Vanessa.
scores 3 goals in 8 games.
I mean, if I had more
20s.
time, maybe when Asher's a bit older, I'll try it because it is a free,
Let's see.
free copy.
Well, you also probably you can maybe get a press pass to the games.
Oh, I could do that already.
That is indeed damn.
Oh. Scoot.
It's a small club,
Big
guys.
time Scoot.
Literally, I
Nice.
DM the players on like on Instagram or whatever, and they'll have like 200 followers. It's their buddies,
Yeah.
and their friends. Like
That's just
it's a smaller.
USL is like that
Yeah.
in some markets.
So even when I interviewed a couple of guys for the pod, and I'm like glowing. I'm like, oh my god, he's a professional soccer player, and they're like, dude, I go to Tim's in the morning like everybody else here. Like, settle down.
Yeah.
You know. But
It is still cool that they would give you the time.
the access is
to-
cool. That's why I like lower league football, right? Like,
Yeah.
the
Especially, like-
accessibility is cool.
Oh shit, it's my pick.
And I think on the next pick, I'm actually going to pick a Valor player just purely because why not?
I honestly found out about the USL because of Matt Sheldon.
Pond, I'm a little upset at that Bella pick.
Why?
'Cause I
Oh, you
wanted
took
him.
Bello?
I was-
Damn.
Everyone's hunting for Bello. He's got that pace.
I've gotten both my wingbacks now. We're good.
GG's.
Yeah, all right, we're done. Got his wing backs. Everybody can quit.
Yeah. Have to go further south. Oh, Vanessa.
I keep thinking that team name is Bombardier, but it's not.
Oh, Bombardier.
It's like the big Canadian aerospace company, and I'm like, why would someone choose Bombardier as their team? And then I see the rest of it because it's dots, right? Like I can't see the whatever stupid my head. That's where it goes.
Look, I'm a Wolf fan. Yemenez over Asawali coming there.
By the way, Cube, my chat has a suggestion. They are suggesting that we call this Conca draft next.
The Conca.
Oh,
That
that's
is
terrible.
actually no. That is so bad. It's great. It perfectly.
Wonder awful.
Yeah.
Wonder awful. 11
It
ton
fits
So bad it's
Conca,
good.
Conca draft.
I kind of like it.
I do too.
Rebrand.
No one rebrands in the FM Twitch community. What are you talking about? Once you choose,
Well, this is
Yeah,
US,
not that-
so
True.
rebrand.
Oh, I'm not.
I might not make it through the draft, boys. Might fall asleep.
What?
Really? It's
No, but yes,
Which is it? You're confusing me,
it's
man.
a little
Which
bit of
is-
both. I'm
After-
exhausted, man.
yeah. You've been working a lot lately.
Yeah. Well, I'm still kind of adjusting to it. It's only been like I think this is my third week.
hey man, someone's got to make that moonshine.
Oh yeah, I love that. How it, like
I don't know where that came from, by the way. I just
It came from Scoops Callahan.
Came from Scoops Callahan.
for whatever reason, people just started calling you a hillbilly, and I was like,
Yeah.
"But he's from Florida." Like I don't.
It's like it's not even like I'm from like North Florida. I'm from like the most like non-hillbilly part.
Let's be honest, North Florida are basically
Yeah, that's what I'm
hillbillies.
saying. It's not like I'm from North Florida. I'm from like I lived a mile from the beach. Oh, it's my pick.
But you're a beach
Damn.
bum.
Damn it, Hayes. Yeah, yeah, basically.
Ooh, Caden Clark. Nice one.
Oh, that was gonna be my next pick.
Is
That
this?
Hayes guy.
So, Conca. Yeah.
I was thinking Concacaf.
Holy shit! Tyler Atardo is in this database.
Do you know him personally?
Yes.
That's what I love about this draft. It's like, oh, I know this guy personally.
Like I'm not friends with him, but I've. Like he would. He's.
Yeah.
You guys
He was
are
there.
biffles.
He was the Valor the first year. Sat near his family, kind of a thing. His grandma would be there and lose her shit when he scored. It was great.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
How is Joe Scaly?
He's okay.
He's okay.
I thought he'd be better.
I mean, yeah, he looks decent.
Yeah, he's solid.
I mean, okay, you want to talk about a player who should be better is Pepe. Like, I'm convinced they lock in his attributes like a year ago.
I was like Davies last year. He was like aggressively underrated. It made no
I
sense.
think he probably came on like and started really showing his like his performances got stronger as the year went on. So like it's probably too close to. It was probably when they like had already finalized the attributes for 2020 for 22. I mean, I don't know. I'm just bullshitting.
I mean, they finalized attributes while the beta was out.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they, quote unquote, finalized attributes way before they actually.
Well, they probably do it for certain players because it's like no one's really gonna lose sleep over.
See, I think Pepe might be prominent enough that.
No,
Like-
I agree, but that's probably their thought process. Like, look at how they like. You play MLS saves all the time. Like, look at how they like. They don't really care, or it seems like they don't really care how smoothly the MLS runs.
I think it's just for whatever reason it's complicated for them to seemingly get the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's be honest, some of the rules are pretty complicated.
Oh no, they are.
say-
I think that what they need to do, and I don't know if they already do it, they need to hire someone that has either worked in a for an MLS team in a front office, like under a GM, or for the league. And I think that would help them.
I think it's to
Yeah, I see.
I basically understand it. The issue is they take shortcuts in coding rosters, and they need to have it where there are multiple rosters for multiple things. And because they had an issue in China as well due to roster registration. And what's happening is I think they only have space for like 2 rosters for a team or maybe 3. And so, for example, like when expansion drafts happened, the people that were protected, that also happened to be your MLS roster. So it dropped everybody who wasn't protected. So you dropped literally half your team. So they have an issue with China where labeling a player as foreign, for a naturalized citizen was still considered foreign. But they had an exception rule where you could count one naturalized citizen as a domestic citizen, but they didn't properly carry that over to Champions League.
Yeah.
So their database is not set up that optimally, is at least my impression.
Makes sense.
And speaking, I got my Colorado kid.
It's also reflected in the Canadian Premier League too, right? Like they can't do the under 19 domestic minutes rule, right? So they end up putting in something else which doesn't really reflect it. Ends up being annoying.
So why couldn't they make it alternative registration list with 99 people on it, and you have to have minutes from that registration list? Like,
I honestly play in Germany so often just because the registration is so straightforward.
Loose.
Well, it's just straight up like basically like you're fine until you get into the Champions League, and hopefully you have some German players then.
Oh wow.
I can't tell you how many times I've been like, "Oh, we made the UCL, and I have 3 German players."
I mean, it's half your squad's gonna be gutted. You're gonna have like 19 players you can select.
Yeah.
I'm doing a Barcelona save, and like I have like Pepe, Gavi, and Ricky Puig and Balde. And those 4 are I'm not selling unless you're paying me 200 million, because I literally don't have another homegrown player. And it's like, well, those 4 slots are basically locked in. And if I sell one of those 4, I basically lose that roster spot. And then like I brought in De Gea as a backup goalkeeper because he was Spanish and had homegrown Spanish, because I'm literally not using 2 roster spots in Champions League because of it.
Yep. My Union Berlin team is very
Oh
heavily
wow,
Norwegian.
Coin
for
is
some reason.
streaming and he's not in the draft
Yeah, he can't do the Saturday.
Saturday.
matches.
Wow, Dare, you were about to go off. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to be like, "Hey, you hate us." In
No,
his
I
chat.
hopped in his stream earlier and did that. So
Oh, you already took care of it.
Cube. How many players can we take? 20,
this-
22.
22, right?
22. Sorry. Yeah.
Cool.
And they can be any now, any.
One
After your
now.
5th pick.
Yeah.
I've already picked my file. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't yet.
All right.
Since
Is there any
Hayes isn't here, I
45-year-olds in
typed
here?
that to him, so
Are there 45-year-olds in the database?
I'm looking.
probably.
All right. Age 43 to 45. Let's go. What we got?
Oh, I have to type that name out. Are you kidding?
Nothing.
Thanks, Pond.
What? Oh,
I have to type that name out for the. Oh,
I mean, isn't that a great name?
Sorry.
I wish it would update the club name to show me who picked him.
Yeah, that's really annoying as well.
Don't. Well, don't do what, kid? Dear?
Take him, don't take him. I don't even know who you're looking at. I was just messing around.
Don't do it.
I went in a big man's chat, just in all caps, don't do it.
With mind games going on here.
Where did I put my pen? Who stole my pen?
Your child.
No, he's sleeping. Can't blame it on him this time. Wait to put it.
Cube, is that Berhalter's kid?
Yes,
I was gonna ask that too.
He looks like him.
it's Berhalter's kid.
He looks like him.
Did you guys, Cube? Did you see that video that I sent? The Watkey video of the guy breaking down the.
I did not watch it yet.
Oh no, it's hilarious. There's this one guy who literally just breaks down how Berhalter acts on the sidelines of every single US game.
So, are we satisfied with Burkhalter right now? What are your guys' thoughts on him?
Oh my god, this was like the whole conversation my last podcast, Toblerone was just going off about Berhalter's boys the whole time.
I've been fairly neutral on Berhalter, except for like a couple occasions.
You guys have just beat Mexico. Like, it's hard for me to say anything negative about him.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at.
I
Or
mean,
you could be
yeah, but we also lost to
right.
Canada.
Scooter got a great podcast chat. Go watch it. Scooter Talk Sports, where he talks sports. He is
Whoa.
our Canadian sports representative.
Oh,
I got a slide chuck of 20 now, guys. Like, jeez.
Or you just need to go under his desk.
I'm not already there? What do you mean? That was confusing for a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah. I made a joke in a few people's streams where I would give someone a
didn't
hug
get
from
it
under their desk to see what the person's response would be. And so Mazza was like immediately looked under there and said, "Watch your hands." You know, Dare was really confused when
I
I
was
said
really confused. I was also, I think I was delirious because I had worked like 9 hours that day.
To be fair, it makes no sense at all.
No, it didn't.
Right?
I was
Because
just-
it's not clear whether I'm first referring to my desk or yours. And if it's your desk and that's your initial thought, you're like, why is this dude talking about being under my desk?
it got me really excited, to be honest.
I mean,
didn't
like,
realize.
it was pretty, it's a very
Got
odd,
me-
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
explain myself.
I was very happy.
First pick.
We're bonding here.
I'm waiting to see who picks, like, some of the big boys now here.
Oh, I'm picking a big boy. I like my big boys.
You know how, like, I've this is where I think being silent is the best response.
No, I think laughing at that is just as good.
Oh.
There ain't no vibe like an
I
NA
can't
draft
help but
vibe.
laugh whenever Big Man laughs at anything like that.
Oh, I know. It's the most
can't-
infectious laugh
Oh, it's
I've
the
ever
best.
heard in my life. In fact, you know what? I think that you should I should record. I could clip it, get the sound clip of him laughing, put it on my phone, and make it my sound, like my phone. My
Oh, that'll
ringtone
that'll make your
or whatever.
mood better all the time. Like,
I'm like, oh man,
Big Man,
man's
you should
laughing.
start
Who texted
selling
me?
your laugh.
Right?
If that's
100%.
how I become known, sure.
Yeah, I remember. This might age me,
very
a
good.
bit,
Big boy.
but I remember when ringtones were a very important thing, and people used to spend a lot of money.
Oh,
on
then you-
ringtone.
The
The,
whole
um,
ecosystem around that.
Oh God, what were the ringtones that like people would hear when they would call you?
I can never truly like dig into ringtones too much, but I did the one ringtone I've always missed out on is like the theme song from one of my favorite shows, Castle. And
That would
it's
be
just-
all right.
Are you? Castle is a great show. It's,
I love Castle.
Castle's great.
Have you watched Firefly? Then I assume.
No, actually.
Wait, you haven't watched?
Oh, I was just gonna say, you say no to that question, he's gonna get upset.
I just knew Castle by watching a random episode. Like, damn,
No,
this
man.
shit's good.
Firefly
Who is
fans,
this?
I live with one. All right, and the fact that I hadn't seen it caused him severe distress constantly.
You've never watched it? Oh my god, you're missing out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking dare you?
It was like a personal affront to his I'm still friends with that guy, and I did end up watching like some of it. It was good.
Okay.
Firefly was decent, but I think it's kind of like reminds me of Farscape a little bit though.
I have no idea what you guys
No
are talking
idea
about.
what
I'm too much of a weeb.
You know Farscape? You guys have
No.
never seen Farscape?
Wait,
It's
you
like
never
Muppets,
watched
Wait,
Firefly?
wait,
like Muppets
wait,
in space.
wait, guys. Listen to what Dear just said. I'm too much of a weeb. You watch anime?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a weeb. You didn't know that.
You know that?
Okay,
No.
I do that.
I talk about anime like every single stream.
Dare, it's like a live action Cowboy Bebop.
Dare's a weird
And-
dude. He's a hillbilly who's a hockey fan
Yes.
of a Florida team.
Oh,
He
dude,
also
I am
loves
like-
anime.
I'm basically just RNG of
Dog.
like what I like.
You would love some of my mods, like Genesis and Rogers, like the world's biggest weebs.
Straight
And
up.
Pat,
I know. I talk about it all the time with Otto and
I'm telling
Harley
you,
Peeps.
on the character page when they were creating Dare, they just hit random and then create.
Yeah, it was just Shart.
I'm just sad because Florida's doing well.
We've been
You're just
struggling.
sad 'cause
We've been
Florida's
struggling lately. We lost like 7-0 to freaking.
I mean, that's what happens when your coach leaves
Yeah. I'm not really worried.
Oh.
for good
Well,
reasons.
he had to leave. Yeah. That was
Oh,
for good
he-
reasons.
Dare, are you aware you have 50 seconds to pick?
Yeah, I'm letting it go down to the wire.
You're not supposed to remind him.
You know
I
what?
know.
I'm going to be nice and let the man get a reminder.
I'm here talking about him, like talking about his team.
Yeah,
you know,
he's like
engaging
getting
him.
me all aroused. Like he knows I'm a bit of a.
Okay, that's not what I was trying to do, but I mean, happy result,
Yeah.
I guess. I'm just now these fries are cold for the second time.
Now whose fault is that?
Oh, mine.
Oh shit. Sorry guys,
Yeah, I
I
got
just
time.
dropped
You-
something.
hey, Dare got himself a big boy.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Be right back. Chat. Oh.
I was between him and another person.
Another person.
Yes,
Some other person.
very specific.
out near yonder.
Yep.
I didn't know he's under 20.
Who?
Were you under 20? Well, we're not under
Hey,
20s.
I got my Uno there. Sweet.
Yeah, we're done. We're done with that, right? We're done. We can pick
Yeah.
anyone in the. That
Where did Big Man go? He disappeared.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. How to get my DoorDash?
He dashed to the door
Yeah.
to pick it up.
I stole him.
Still, y'all hilarious.
No, I did. I stole John Brooks.
Well, I'm
Oh.
gonna steal someone from you.
Legit.
It's
He
my
stole-
turn.
Legit stole.
I mean, he's a very good center.
Yeah, he's one of the. He's
One of the better
he might be the
CONCACAF
best
center backs.
ones.
Yeah. We have
Most-
to go out and steal guys from Portugal who can't quite make their team. That's how we put together our center backs.
I mean, didn't Spain do that with France, or was it vice versa with Laporte?
You got to do what you got to do, man.
Anyway.
That's why yesterday, I can't remember, Zealand tweeted about it, but a country played a 15-year-old in their game purely to make
Romania.
sure Canada couldn't take him.
Yeah, I remember that.
Genius.
I saw that.
Wait, who?
But he can still switch though. He
Yeah.
can still switch.
He could, but it becomes
He
harder
could.
after one game. It becomes
Yeah,
difficult.
it is. You
have to go in front of a
wait.
board.
Like, yeah, you have to go in front of a board, and then you have to wait, like I think 3 years or something like
Yeah,
that.
and Canada's not going to wait 3 years.
Yeah, and the player wouldn't either because it's just
We're switching our attention to the guy at Sheffield United. I'm pretty sure we're trying to really. We're not going to succeed, but we're trying to change his mind from playing for England.
I need to pay attention. to
What
these
position?
things.
Center mid.
I mean, Canada's pretty young and pretty deep.
I think our manager's very ambitious in the sense that he just basically goes after everybody.
He uses the shotgun approach. He'll hit on anything.
Yeah. Hey, you were in Canada once when you were like 3 and then never came back. Would you like to play for us?
Well, I mean, how much of a thing do you have with people getting like, "Hey, come play for us. We'll find you a job."
What?
It's harder in Canada because there's not as many good opportunities to play here. It's the whole point why they need to create the Canadian Premier League is a development project to try and create space for Canadians to develop at home. And I know I'm on the timer, so good try, guys, if you're trying to distract me.
Hey, Scooter, you should go warm up your fries.
No, man, you don't do it 3 times.
For exactly 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
I was like crisp them up with like some olive oil would be delicious.
Here are residential.
Maybe some Parmesan cheese.
That could work, but you might want to try peanut oil. Peanut oil has a crisping thing about it. That's how I usually bake my French fries. I don't use olive oil. I use peanut oil. And usually you can just.
I don't think I know anyone that has peanut oil at home.
We
do
do.
peanut oil. Whole
Man,
Foods.
you gotta have peanut oil.
Well,
Yeah,
I
man.
don't fry food.
That's
gotta-
actually
we gotta-
a smart decision.
It's smart.
You
to
can,
very
you
super
can bake
clean.
with it though. I make my French fries. I bake them.
Yeah.
They're oven fries, but I bake them on a sheet of.
Sure, I use like avocado oil for like almost everything.
Ooh.
And you don't know about peanut oil.
No, I know about peanut oil. It's just like I've never met anyone that has it like in their home. Like I know it's used a lot in restaurants for frying and stuff like that.
Allergens are an issue, but yeah.
Yeah, like I don't have allergies. But
I believe Five Guys fries their stuff in peanut oil.
Yeah, there.
a lot of places do. I think Chick-fil-A does too, and they also wash their chicken in chlorine.
All the restaurants up here pretty much use canola now for deep fry. Canola
How did
oil.
we get here?
I don't know. This is what we talk about in North
We're
America.
talking about French
guys.
fries. I
Start
was saying
talking about crops.
Yeah, we're talking about how you can make the crispest French fries if you bake them on an oven sheet and just
Has it
cover
snowed
them.
up there yet, Scoot?
Oh, you didn't see his Twitter.
Yeah, it did. You didn't see the thing like, oh my god, I woke up to this.
No, that was me.
No,
That was you.
Wait,
Oh, someone
it
else
was
did that.
you as well, but it was also let Scooter explain.
I didn't see.
I'm just looking for the pics. Hang on, I'll throw them into the chat. And then you can understand what happened here.
Oh, did you get like snowed in?
It was like 13 a week and a half ago, like 13 above zero. It was really nice. You know, no snow. This is what it looked like. You know, fall day, but it was warm, still nice. So we start getting a little bit of snow. We're like, oh, this must be the first year we're gonna get a little bit of, you know, finally in November, which is very late for us. We're gonna get some snow. Not a shock, no big deal. And then, like, come the morning, I'm like, oh, it's like still going. That's interesting. And at night, I'm looking out and I'm like, okay, it's still going, and like I'm gonna have to shovel out the back.
Oh,
Everything is getting super covered. This
Oh
is
my
now
god! Yeah.
like 48 hours in, and then this is still Saturday night here.
I remember saying you just shoveled that in one of your picks.
Yeah, and then so I look out in the morning and like the drifts and shit. Like that's where my stairs are normally in front there. And then yeah, this is the pic you're talking about. Like I shovel and then where is it? Fuck. Yeah, here it is. Because it starts snowing like crazy again. We get an even bigger dump. And I look. This is a picture of like an hour and a half after I shoveled.
Wow.
Jesus.
And then like I don't know. Like I'm not like complaining, but it was shocking. It was just like all of a sudden.
I'm not here for snow in November.
Buddy, I grew up.
Yeah,
with
you grew
snow
you grew
normally.
Up with it.
No, but this is weird for us. Like November is so late. Like we would normally have cold weather by late September, early October. Usually get snow staying on the ground middle October. When I grew up, I had to make sure I bought my costumes for Halloween, like 2 or 3 sizes too big so I could wear my winter stuff underneath.
Oh, layering.
That was normal. So not having like people were golfing in early November, right? Like that's weird.
Yeah, like I golfed like 2 weeks ago, and that's apparently really late up here for.
It's like, you know, there's a whole debate around climate science and all that kind of stuff. We notice it. We notice it. Like we don't get the same amount of cold day, like extremely cold days. Would usually get about 15 to 20 a year. Now it's about 4 to 5 on average.
They've been saying the same thing.
Yeah, and then this year we hit 43 degrees on one day, like south centigrade. Like it's
oh my god,
unreal.
it's really hot.
43. That's hot.
Yeah, it was
That's blazing.
In BC, they hit 47 and a town basically ignited and disappeared off the map. Like it was nuts. In the middle of the mountains, like in the Rockies, where it's always cool. It made no sense.
It's going to be
Yeah,
interesting.
that's 110 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting the ramifications on global shipping in Canada with, because Canada might just turn into a huge shipping power because you have all, yeah, the Hudson Bay, and like you all of a sudden can ship very quickly and cheaply to Europe.
That's actually a very good point because like that's in my province, right? The Churchill's is the only port that far up in a ice-covered bay in the world, and they open up in the summer only to ship all the grain overseas. But if they can run all year, that would be a very different situation for our province in terms of economy, like putting aside the climate stuff on another side, right? Like, be weird.
Well,
my mom grew up there. You can only fly in there or take the train. There's no roads.
if I'm not mistaken, 90% of your population's within 50 miles of the U.S. border, right?
100% accurate.
And so, like, the fact that you're getting this, Canada is the country that in some ways benefits the most from global warming. That in Russia.
Yeah, because we're also super resource rich too, and have a lot of land that's not used. So it's like both ways you could argue we're benefiting.
Yeah. So it's, most people don't even consider that possibility, but I think like Africa's going to get screwed, but Canada, like,
Cuba, I hate you for taking Edson Alvarez.
Well, the thing about Africa is that it's in such a bad state right now. It's probably okay because how much worse can it get?
Desertification is a huge issue, and especially if you're cutting from like the Sahara down into the middle of Africa, you're going to have huge issues.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's happening down there, but like here, for example, because of all the supply chain issues, or at least what we've been told are supply chain issues, like the cost of meat is spiking like crazy. Like the cost of a roast is like 60% higher than it was last year, which is kind of nuts.
Shipping is a huge issue. Like, yeah, I think you have huge issues like you can't get the stuff out of the ports in the U.S. because of shipping.
Yeah, look, like we have new cars coming in this year, and they're from Italy, and we're supposed to receive our first ones in August. We received our first ones the last week of October, and we are supposed to get
That's crazy.
2, and we're supposed to have 8.
Michael Antonio's from.
So
Wow.
Where's he from?
Michael Antonio.
Oh, you took him.
Yeah, he's Jamaican
West
now.
Ham.
Yeah, it's West Ham. Damn it. Okay.
Well, he's always been Jamaican.
you
but
had him
he-
on your
he
list,
declared
huh?
for Jamaica.
Maybe.
Maybe
Possible.
means yes.
I don't even have a list. I
Yes,
just scrolled
queen.
down and I was like, whoa, Antonio's still there. Click.
I was between Antonio and Mariano when I took Mariano.
I really like Mariano. He was stellar for me Sunday when I drafted him.
Yeah, he's good.
I had him and Jimenez up top, and it was nice. Two old big boys.
I need to figure out who I'm playing it.
Is there a way to see a player's age?
Yeah, you gotta click through on let me look. It's easy. Go click on the player, then to go to comparison.
You could also on the. Wow, my thing looks weird because of this, but
Thank you.
okay, there you go.
I know you can add an attribute, big man, probably.
Yeah, it looks weird as hell.
Yeah.
Be right back. I'm just throwing out these really terrible fries.
It's okay. We can wait for big man to pick.
Wait, it's Dare's turn.
Aw, you had to say something.
I mean, I'll pay. If I'm
I'm trying to
quiet, if I'm quiet, it's because I'm focusing. I
my
can't
pick's
like do
pretty
two
quick
things
for
at
this
once. I'm very like one track minded.
I am used to. Ooh, that's a good pick.
Oh my
Had a-
god!
The homie Tyler Adams.
I was about
New York
to
Red Bull
no!
legend.
Oh,
Moving up the Red Bull ladder like the coach Jesse Marsh. It's hilarious sometimes how that is. He was there when. Was he there when I? Yeah, he was there when I used to work for the Red Bulls. Wait.
There is concentrating.
Yeah. Stayed until the ninth pick? I know!
For the record, this is kind of the fourth round.
Something like that, yeah. True, it is kind of the fourth round, but still, I think, like, Tyler Adams is top 3 pick material. Like, this guy can really run your midfield defensively. And is a good enough passer.
we're doing it.
Not a playmaker per se, but he'll get the ball to your man.
Really, the general.
Michael Bradley. What?
I was waiting for someone to pick that guy.
He's good. Don't hate.
I'm not hating.
Appreciate.
How many picks?
Oh,
did I miss?
Mirror Man's here. I see Mirror Man's here. Okay.
I appreciate his years of veteran service.
I mean, Ochoa's a pretty good goalkeeper. He's no Blake, but
He did really well.
I love that Man in the Mirror has become like it's become a U.S. soccer song out of
Just like Dos
No
Sarah, now you got
Yeah.
Man in the Mirror. Just congratulations,
So good.
Mexico. You
They
just
played it
keep
at the
putting yourself
stadium. I
in the
didn't even know
corners.
that. Did you know that? They played it at the stadium.
Why does Mexico keep doing this to themselves? I don't understand.
I mean, well, the U.S. will eventually do something like that to themselves.
Eventually.
It's coming home. It's like, no, it's not. It's coming home. That was an own that was like weeks in the making. That was a cell phone, if I ever heard of one. That own was coming.
To be fair, when the English were saying it's coming home and all that, I was like, they're just Canadian hockey fans.
Yeah,
They literally
that's what it
cannot
felt like,
see,
honestly.
they cannot see any other result possible but the fact that they would win against everyone. But then I sat down and thought about that and I said, no, that's not true because England won one time. Canada's won a lot of fucking times. So we have a right to think we're going to win. Where did England get it from?
England's like the
It's,
top.
it's because it's the birthplace of the sport. So they're always really arrogant.
England's like the Tottenham of international soccer. They think they're a lot better than they are. Like they just never get it done.
To be fair, on paper, like
No,
again, it's one of those teams on paper where you're like, wow, they have what a squad, what a team,
And
what a
they
you know?
did have a really good tournament. Like
they did.
But
I'm just talking about the it's coming home.
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
They-
like-
they played well.
They did, but you know they were going to lose once if they're not playing Sancho.
It would have been funny to see all the guys that we've gotten to know because of streaming and stuff like that just be delirious
Oh, it would
if they would have won. It would have been funny.
Even the Scotland England draw
Simmer.
was like insane. It was
Yeah, I
That
was
was
happy as hell for
classic.
Scotland for that.
Chicharito.
like as a neutral, someone watching overseas, I want to see intense games. I want to see that rivalry. I want to see that build up, right?
It
So
was a very good Euros.
yeah, it was good.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I like all the big tournaments. There's just too much on all at once, and then all of a sudden the Gold Cup is on and no one cares.
I just-
It's so fun. I really hope the U.S. knocks England out of the next World Cup. That would just.
To be fair, you'd hold on to that for a while because I was saying this. I think I said this to Dare the other day or somebody, and I was like, "You remember these weird moments, like when these rivalries matter between countries and the sport doesn't?" Because I can remember when Canada knocked the States out of the medal round in baseball in like the 2000 Olympics for some particular reason.
Oh wow,
Like,
that's very specific.
wasn't my
right there.
stream, but I was there for that. That was
Yeah.
in Joey's stream.
like it's just random because you're like, for whatever reason, that's imprinted on my head because to us that was a big deal. It's like that's your sport.
Yeah.
You guys are really good at baseball, right? Like, I don't know. That being said, there's been some great Canadian players. It's always seemingly we seem to ignore that, but big Freddie
like,
Freeman,
yeah, and what's his name?
Walker.
Wasn't Morneau Canadian?
Oh yeah,
Or
Morneau.
isn't
Yeah,
he?
yep.
He was good for 5 years or so.
And then his body destroyed.
Yeah. That's why they need to legalize steroids.
Wow.
There was a time. There was a time there with the Twins where they had that like 1, 2, 3 at the beginning of their lineup and a cleanup hitter, and you could interchange any of them at any time, and they were all just disgusting.
I
And then
love
they all
that. They're
fell apart.
the target field. Their ball.
Noah, what's going on, man? Hope you're well, man. Sorry, I'm listening to these guys talk all the time over the stream. Good to see you. We're doing the draft. Hopefully I won't get wrecked this Saturday. But thanks for dropping in. Let me listen to these guys again. Let's go back to
Dave's got a new one. Yeah, theirs is like again, theirs is very influenced by I would say Minnesota's. It's very similar. It's that classic
Yeah,
throwback
lot of-
purpose-built baseball stadium instead of like when, you know, back in the 90s it was all about multi-purpose.
A lot of baseball stadiums are like that now. I think it's better that way.
Totally better that way. I think we've all realized that multi-purpose can do many things okay, but not anything well.
Oh, damn it. Scoot, I was about to pick Liam Moore and I didn't realize you had him.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I don't even
you're-
remember who that is.
He's the center back that has 18 long
Oh, right.
throws.
Yeah.
Are they a thing now?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of OP.
And
They're
I had
really
this conversation on the playoffs. It's like, do you play with that crap knowing that it's still
Yes.
kind of crap? And it's like, well, you do because it's there in the game right now. You
Yeah,
know-
like you gotta take advantage of the exploits.
I wish they just fixed them, because I mean, it's like we're playing the game. We're not playing a football simulator. You're
Yeah.
playing the game.
there's like one or two people who can actually throw the ball in the way that they get this throw into the box that's just like, what?
McKinney's pretty good with it.
Yeah.
No, I just mean like in real life. There's only like
I
one or
know,
two
I know.
players who could like throw that ball literally that far to the far post like perfectly.
So McKinney almost does it. He gets it to the middle of the box. But yeah,
It's just smooth every time. I mean, like I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just like it just seems like it's interpreting it as it should be 100% good throw every time, because yeah, I don't know. I've definitely seen it a lot in my union save. I'm using it in there, but I would assume that gets patched. I know there's changes to the set pieces. There's changes to some things coming. Someone copied me the patch notes from the test build, but I can't remember what's all in it.
Hey, Dare.
I
Johnson
know.
is available.
What?
Zardes is available.
Is that some sort of is that a troll?
Yeah, Cube keeps gifting subs to all the US players that I hate in my show. It's fantastic.
What?
It's such a good meme.
Do they actually stream or?
No. He just gifts it to their, like, he did it to Sebastian Leggett. He did it to Giossi Zart, like their actual names. Every time I do it, I'm like, thanks, Cube. It's hilarious.
I gave somebody a sub from Guillermo Ochoa yesterday. Peter, yeah.
I love the fact that the U.S. now has as a song "Man in the Mirror."
Yeah.
That is terrible. Terrible good.
I just hope we don't have morons running onto the pitch again on like tomorrow against Mexico.
There was a pitch invasion?
Yeah, at the end of the game, one of the guys got it was shared around. I mean, I can find it for you, but A security guard had a beautiful tackle to take a guy down.
Amazing tackle.
Put him right into the ad board.
Oh.
You know what? I wish they had tackled them hard more often. Just light them up.
Tackle harder, mark tighter.
People were literally
To
like,
get
the boxes.
stuck in.
give that guy a job in the CFL. He knows what he's doing.
I prefer they tackle versus they do the tasing thing, because tasing is a little bit dangerous because you hit them in the back, it might not end well. So just grip them up.
See,
Grip them up.
you know what? If you're invading the pitch, I'm okay with you getting tased. But yeah.
But the thing is, they gotta chase them, so they start chasing. They're like, I can't keep up. I'm gonna shoot you in the back with a taser. I'm like, just grab him, because he's not gonna go anywhere.
There was a beautiful picture of, I think it was a Phillies fan running.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy behind him with the taser just lining the shadow.
Yeah, you kind of deserve that. I mean, I don't feel bad for people doing that because it's kind of dangerous, because you don't know what the guys can do. Like, if they run up and attack a player, or they pull something out, like, it's dangerous because you don't know what they're capable of.
There was a tennis player who got stabbed and it almost ended her career and her life.
She got stabbed. What?
Yeah.
What was this?
Yeah.
20 years ago, I'd say.
Oh, God, that's
Was it
terrible.
Celis, I want to say?
That's terrifying.
Monica Celis is the name that's ringing a bell.
Oh, Monica Seles. Oh,
Yeah, I remember.
What the hell? I do remember that. I think I gotta Google that now.
I don't remember that.
You might not be old enough.
I mean, I'm 28, so if it happened growing up.
That's
I think it was-
very young.
1993-ish.
Okay, yeah, then I was one.
I was graduating high school. That was the year after I graduated high school. That was the year after I graduated high school.
I was a
Yeah, I don't
year
wanna-
before I graduated.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Carbon dating in real time on stream.
I'm not that. I've always been one of the older guys. It's fine.
You're still a zaddy.
I still get ID'd, man, because I have such a baby face if I shave.
Do you really?
Nice.
It's,
Yeah,
it's the
man.
best thing. It's the best thing when you do that.
It's
Ooh.
I couldn't grow a beard if I wanted to.
I shave and sneeze. If I shave, I'll sneeze and my beard is already back.
What?
Basically, my beard grows back
I'm jealous.
super quickly. I never shave down to like skin for that reason.
I think y'all took my pics. Someone took my stuff. Who took my stuff?
Bango Shay, you've been taking my stuff all night, so I don't want to hear it.
I get okay. I guess you're
It's
outing
getting-
yourself
it's
as
getting
you.
We miss
Spicy.
you, Stick.
It's
Hopefully
you.
you get what you have to do. Maybe you could be down the line into one of these things again.
Dick, how
Dicks.
dare you?
Taking my stuff. Stop taking my stuff. Y'all in my stuff.
I'd make a short list so I hold no ownership over anyone. I'm just picking up scraps. Just being honest, you know.
They're trying to beard flex.
I mean, he
I-
has a beard.
I mean, I'm not like saying my beard's as long as yours, Stick.
He's saying it's longer.
Yes, that's
Alright.
exactly what.
All right, boys, it's in the chat. All right, if you want to see the tackle is there.
Oh, right into the boards too. I love that.
Good
It's
wrap
like-
up though.
Yeah, that's like NHL hits.
That's it. Yeah.
That they need to remake that game. By the way, that game is fantastic.
Okay, we're getting this guy. Boom. That's what we're doing.
I'm picking again, hey? Oh, so soon?
Why did it do that? That's weird. Hey, what's happening here?
Uh-oh.
It is American.
Oh, Jonathan Dos Santos.
It is extremely American, isn't it, Noah? Yeah, we got a picture of a tackle in the chat. I think the guy got wrecked. Yeah, it's extremely conversation is very American. Tasing pitch invaders. It's dangerous because they can come on the pitch and they can attack players. I don't want them to be hurt, but they need to not be on the pitch. Because once they step on that pitch, what happens is they cold cock someone or they like slash their faces and stuff like that. Tasing pitch invaders. They need to be dealt with. They're old and fat. A lot of times security is not quick. You need better security, that is true, I agree. But the thing is, sometimes when they get on there, they need to be dealt with. He says very American. I believe in less violence. Okay. Tase them! We're very weaponized, I apologize. Wait, it's not working.
Cube, the rule is we have to have 3 players with minutes, or 5 players with 3 games, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 5 U20s that you picked from your nationality.
Okay. If we have more than 5 U20s, we can pick which ones get the start, that get the games, right?
Yes, as long as they're from your nationality.
It's that's unfortunate. It is what it is. Yeah.
So for the way that rule is written, Koob, if they get subbed on, that counts as a play in a match. Okay, thank you.
So if people don't adhere to that rule, are there going to be points deductions or
Points.
you have to check, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'll check. I'll keep my eyes out.
I'll get to like flick their earlobe.
You'll be banned for life.
Oh, wow.
Or banned from the next FM draft.
Is it 3 points
Right.
per player you miss, or what's the points deductions?
I don't know.
Koob, come on, you don't have all of these things written down in a PDF that's
been-
highly documented and creative?
I have been so busy.
I know, I'm just giving you a hard time, dude.
We expect better out of you, Cube. We are giving you a hard time, though.
We need to get paid for this because FM is work.
Yes.
FM is legit like work. Like legit, like it's like hours of work. I need money for this.
I'm just chilling.
My team is.
now.
I'm gonna be so bad.
This is going to be a really good pick. Everybody's going to love it. And
I'm waiting.
It's Zardes. It's Zardes.
I swear to God, it's
Zaddy? Who is it?
Oh, Bizarro. Ooh, nice one. Oh, DK.
yeah, no, that's a good pick. Yeah, yeah.
DK.
Daryl.
I think he didn't get that good of stats this FM. Like,
No, he didn't, but he's solid. I guess physicals are pretty nice.
I mean, he's worlds ahead of Pepe, but yeah.
Timmy Chandler.
Bold pick, I know, but it's like there's still some.
He picked him for those long throws.
The right back
Maybe.
pool is a little narrow, and yes, apparently, Big Man loves his long throw cheese.
He's
Maybe.
not that bad.
Long throw cheese.
I mean, he has okay physical still, like, and he can mark and tackle a little bit.
He's goofy. I've seen him play in real life. He's kind of awkward.
Miyazaga, it has been drafted. He was actually drafted very early. Stick.
Is he under 20? No, he was drafted like first
Not
round
like-
of the overs.
Yeah. Yeah, he was drafted first round of overs.
Who was that?
Miyazaga.
Oh, Miazga? Yeah.
Yeah, Miyazaga. Why am I saying Miyazaga? Sorry. Shout out to Matt.
It's the weeb in you.
Must-
Your inner weeb. Miyakawa.
I'm not a
Miyazawa.
You did
the
make
inner
him
weeb.
weeb.
I am not a weeb. My friends,
it's
my
not-
weeb friends go get after me for it.
That's not an insult. It's not an insult.
I'm not
to
saying
be
it's not an insult. I do but I'm just not into anime like I used to be when I was a kid.
So you used to be a weeb.
I like my Dragon Ball Z and Tenchi Muyos when I was a kid. Yeah.
Dragon Ball was kind of ass when I was growing up.
Really?
I mean, no, I mean, looking back at it now, it was compelling at the time because wow, it's new, it's refreshing, and it's fighting. But the thing is, it worked for Adult Swim because of all the ad breaks. If you legit watch that show for 20 minutes, half hour, it's terrible.
Well, it's just
I watched
all,
it on
it's all
Toonami.
hype. It's all hype.
I watched
Konami, Frieza's gonna beat him up next. Here's 10 minutes of ads.
Is it
It's
Dragon
almost
Ball?
like Twitch. Just wait, I'm
It's all
gonna talk
hype and
smack.
build up. There's
See,
like
for
it's
me,
little
though-
story, just litness.
See,
Is-
for me
is
though,
the
what
draft
really got
paused?
me at the time was
No,
was
You're
called-
after
oh,
Pawn.
a bridge. DBZ
Oh,
a
there's no
bridge.
timer for me
It's
right now.
hilarious.
The bridge. What is that?
I'll
Dragon
let
Ball
you know
Z
when
a
you're
bridge.
up.
Look it up. It's hilarious,
Oh,
especially Nappa.
Okay.
I remember him first talking to Chaozu. Look, it's a Pokemon. I'm Chaozu. It's the Chaozu, Vegeta.
Mm-mm.
When he tried to attack someone for the first time, he stopped midair and he just said, "Look, Vegeta, I can fly." Damn it, Nappa!
The hell?
Nappa's great on this show, man. DBC a bridge.
You're up.
you-
Scoot.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
refreshed. It just had a play button, and it wasn't like it was so.
DK
weird.
was already
It's
drafted by Cube. Cube drafted him a couple picks ago.
Not long ago.
I didn't think about DK. I mean, I got my strikers though. Sort of. I mean,
Man, I've drafted a ton of Mexicans and Jamaicans.
I mean, that's what you gotta do. That's what I'm doing too.
Yeah, I have 5 Americans. I have not drafted American after the first 5 picks.
Weird not having to think about money.
all right. So
It's different. I kind of like it.
I like
It's
it, yeah.
refreshing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
mm,
We did $100 million for this pool, and it actually came into play for me. Like, my subs were ridiculously bad.
Wait, it's my pick. Crap. Okay, drafted is no. Because y'all took all the good stuff. You took all the good stuff.
A lot of accusations of stealing going on.
Thievery. Thievering. What's this guy?
Would never.
Scooter, if I had had the 7th pick and you had the 8th pick, you would not have gotten. We would have been throwing down.
But to be fair, I wouldn't have blamed you. I would have blamed FM. Fucking draft mode's bugged. It's broken.
Doesn't like Canadians.
Darlington.
Antonio's been drafted.
Hmm. Let's get this guy. Why not? Oh crap. Click that. There we go. Clickage. There we go. This is gonna be a mess.
Hmm.
This is gonna be a hot mess.
It can't be much worse than USL.
Oh,
that was tough.
that was a fun draft though. 'Cause I mean, I
It was
spent,
fun because it was one big.
I mean, it was
shit
fun.
show.
It was just tough.
Yeah.
I spent like a lot of hours studying those players. It was like, what am I doing? They're like 10. 10 is good. 10 is good. 10 is so good. Oh, he's got 11. I was like, what am I doing?
What What
Why
are you
am I
doing with
wasting
your
time
life?
He's got
on this?
10.
I might as well just flip a coin and choose a guy.
You know what I mean?
Okay, let's be honest there. Yours was, oh, I know this guy. I'll choose him.
Oh, that's exactly what it was.
That works.
Yeah. And I still sucked ass.
That is a great name, Alfredo Talavera.
Yeah, I like it. Decent keeper too. Just solid. Not a sweeper, just a solid keeper. I was gonna go with Matt Turner, but he's actually kind of horribly underrated, considering how well he's played the last year and a half.
See, I'm not a big Matt Turner fan.
I think he's a very good shot stopper. He is very suspect with his feet.
Oh, 100%. I agree. Zach Steffen is the better distributor out of the two.
Yeah.
See,
I think they're very close shot stopping ability wise.
I just think the reason you're starting Turner and the reason Turner gets is because he's in better form and he plays, whereas Zach Steffen is sitting there.
Yeah,
See,
I want him to leave City, but
see, I'm fine with a goalkeeper who never plays coming in, because that's what they have to do in the game.
Where you see like the lack of, it's not even form, but just like match sharpness is like on crosses, on corners, stuff like that. The timing there. You didn't see it against like Mexico this time around as much, but before he got hurt in the Nations League, you could see it a bit there. His timing and his judgment was a bit off. And that just comes from playing a lot.
I will say this though, it's not a bad thing to have a
it's
conversation or a debate about who's going to start. That's a good place.
No,
to be.
like that position is the position that I worry about like the least with the US.
Oh, see, for me, it's center mid, except I worry about who the coach is going to start.
Oh, I worry about the backup DM.
I don't. It's Acosta, and he's shown consistently he can do the job well.
Love Acosta. He's a shithouse.
Yes, Cube. Yes, preach.
And we need a shithouse in Concaf. That's all you need.
I mean, it would be, yeah, it was interesting to see. I think it was Weah, the Mexican match. Like, we had a very CONCACAF refereeing, and I think he was used to more of the European refereeing. Or it was either Musa or Weah in the midfield who would go down sometimes, and the ref would be like, "Why'd you go down?"
Yeah.
And I think it'll be interesting to see. It would be interesting to see how, like, a lot of the other confederations players would play with CONCACAF reffing.
Stick. Why did Stick say piss off Scoot a while back?
Piss off Scoop.
Scoot.
Why?
He said in Big Man's stream.
He said Lauren is much better. I had Henry Martin season 1, but he was terrible. And I just drafted Lauren, so
Oh,
not Lauren.
Or...
Kyle Laren. Words. I'm sorry, guys. Apologies to Kyle Laren. Shout out to Kyle Laren. My good. Positive. Aw. Ike. You're not what you used to be anymore, buddy.
Oh.
Feels bad, man.
What should I do for my next pick?
Take someone.
Hey, Sean Buchanan.
He looks adequate.
He's adequate. Should be a little better, I think. But adequate.
Yes, I feel he's another one that got caught up by he was doing really well,
Yeah.
and then they had already set his stats earlier.
Yeah, I mean, if they would make him better. It'd be very slight, though. I'm not saying like he needs a ton. Rodrigo Salinas.
Bad. Plays right back. Old.
Old. Who's the oldest player in this database?
I looked for a 45-year-old. I gave up after I couldn't find any.
Let's see,
I
44.
found him.
Lots of 44.
The oldest player in the database.
45.
Luis Santa Maria, Honduran, 45 years old.
Jeez.
And he's not that bad. Considering he's 45. I mean, he's shit, but he's not as bad as you'd think.
There's a player from the Turks and Caicos. He's 45. Sayed
Oh
Hassan.
my god, I didn't see
Very
him.
good.
I must have done
There's
it before I
two!
switched over.
Luis Miguel Ramos,
There's a lot of
also
45-year-olds.
45
Ooh.
years old.
Excellent.
This guy, Martin Garcia, Mexican, 45 years old.
I think I filtered it before we got out of the first 5 rounds. It's probably my problem.
20 determination. 16 tackling.
Is that really old Costa Rican in this database? What's his name? Oh god.
Oh my gosh, there's a whole list of like 40-year-olds. The highest valued one is Santa Maria.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm taking Nipple Man.
Do it.
Eric Sarava. Oh man.
He's so
Yeah.
overpriced.
I
Areola.
mean, like it matters.
There's no pricing care in this.
BRB, I'm gonna get water.
Imagine if there was a reasonable budget, then you take Navis and you're like, I don't have any more money.
If there's a reasonable budget, you don't take Novice.
Well, you'd be surprised what people do at draft. I've seen so many times where we're in like a 200 million draft and someone picks 3 players and they're like, okay, I don't have any money. You're like, yeah, that work for you?
I actually did that in this draft. I went Jimenez, Mariano, and I forget someone else, and spent like 2/3 of my budget.
First draft I did it too. I'm totally guilty. I was like, oh my god, look at these players. Oh, I'm out of money.
Oh, you guys killed it the other day with the playoffs. By the way,
Yep.
It's a lot of fun. It was a good matchup.
yeah. I like that you guys have like your own dedicated channel now.
Yeah, it's better that it's not just sitting on my channel.
Yeah, I agree. Even if it's the broadcast is essentially the same.
Just more professional. I think we did well. It was a lot of fun. I think it was. We've done it enough times now where it's starting to feel
Natural.
comfortable. Yeah.
Nice.
So it's a lot of fun. Like I don't have the knowledge or expertise. I just like being able to corral the cats and trying to keep them focused. Which is fun.
The room I'm in the basement is right next to the furnace. And I am getting a little toasty.
That's
You know,
good.
You know what's weird is that like I was showing you the pictures of snow and how cold it is. I have a window open down here.
You fucking madman.
Canadians.
It's too hot.
Yeah.
That's how your room is.
Even at night, like me and Hannah have a window open to crack because it's like that nice cool breeze. You get a cooler kind of feel in the room. We keep it warm in the house because for Asher, like his room's got to be a good temp. But we're just sitting there like, oh my god. Ugh.
Winter breeze makes you feel fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Big pick.
Big pick.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Scooter, I'm dedicating this next pick to you.
Oh god.
He counts as a winger. That's hilarious.
Hardez, eh? Says Hayes immediately.
Andrew John
Jean-Baptiste.
Baptiste.
Oh, the man himself. We love that man.
We even got Hayes to say something about it.
Interesting.
AJB, man, MVP. Let's go.
Man, his picture is fantastic. Look at it. Click on him.
Baptiste.
He's like,
Hayes is a thief. Swiper, no swiping. Wow, hey, you colleagues us.
There's some hate in here.
I mean, he's pretty good, I think.
He is very good. We had only had one loss, and then he blew his leg, and then the team fell off a cliff because he's an MLS quality center back who just doesn't want to play in the MLS, so he plays here, and we're very thankful to have him. He's leader in the locker room, good guy.
Need that locker.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I felt bad for him. He tore his ligaments, the injury we all hate to see in FM.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having some issues.
Uh-oh.
Never mind. I'm just dumb,
Oh,
and I'm not gonna explain what I did.
oh.
He was searching his short list, not the fine player.
No,
Oh.
it's much dumber than that.
Okay then.
Now I'm really curious. You're not helping this situation. Like,
No, so I was looking at my current squad because I'm like, who the fuck do I need? And I kept clicking on I'm like, where's the home button? How do I get out of here? And then I'm like clicking on my name. I'm like clicking on my team and stuff like that. And I'm like, why is it going to the home?
Kamar Lawrence.
And I hit home and I couldn't figure it out. And then I realized like, oh wait, it's right next to current squad. You click find player.
So
I mean, we've all.
I
been there.
mean, we all have those moments. I mean, I remember in the draft that I mistaken euros to pounds. Like, I got hammered for that. Still in my chat.
It is. Oh, yeah, where you said, hey, I won't use 100 million of my budget because of that?
Yeah.
The funny thing is doing a network save with Americans and British people and negotiating a trade and having to do the currency conversion between pounds and dollars.
That sounds a bit mental right there.
That's hilarious.
Well, because yeah, it's like, I'll give you 50K. Okay. Why are you asking for 70K?
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. One of my buddies is doing a save with in Serbia, and he switched it to the Serbian din.
Oh
And
my God.
trying to figure out what people are worth and how much you're paying them. It's like, I want 3.7 million din. And you're like, I don't have that. I only have 1.7 din. Can you please? Oh my God. We almost tried to convince him to change the language, but Serbian wasn't one of the language options, so he couldn't do full immersion.
It's not exactly the sim in that regard.
Lawrence is still pretty quick.
I do like the abbreviation of the currency though, DIN. Just, do you have any din? Like, I would just be like, I don't have any food. I'm sorry. Like,
That sounds like denaries.
oh, denaries is a nice one too. I wish there was all the currencies. I wish it just connected to the internet and had a live currency exchange, and the Canadian dollar would be a joke, and I'd use it all the time.
That could work.
It'd be fun.
A networked, like a single player networked experience,
Mhm.
like patches and stuff like that. That would be interesting.
I don't even
I
think
don't know,
that
the way
says
they
what you
change-
can change. Coob, can you confirm that you can't touch currency exchange rates in the game? You're the editor.
can't add,
Can't add. Okay.
but I don't remember if you can change the rate. 'Cause
The editor
I wanted
scares
to
me.
add one, but I could not.
Always wanted to move Valor into the National League and just go from there.
FC Valor would make a great name for a Valorant team.
It's true.
You just need to get them to sponsor it.
Don't know.
Like, yo, your owner down getting into esports? I can get a couple of good, fine Canadians and Americans, North Americans together. We'll get some solid finishes in Valorant. Those shirts would be flying off the digital stores.
To be fair, we have nice colors. You could do a lot with them.
The gold and black, right?
Sweet, give
it's
me a meme with them.
It's like a dark darkish red maroon with like a golden, golden orange, golden yellow,
Oh yeah.
and black.
Yeah, their badge looks badass. Like,
The Canadian Premier League did a pretty good job on the first few teams.
Nick
Obviously, York changed their name really quickly, but
what was York's name?
Nick Lima.
they were York 9 because they were representing like, I believe there's 9 districts to Toronto, or the greater core of Toronto, and York is one of them.
So they started the game with 2 red cards then?
Basically, they were like, we're going to compete with TFC, and it didn't work out the first year. It's a tough market to go into, but Canadian Premier League's adding a team in Vancouver, so that's intriguing.
Sweet.
That makes sense. Hayes might go visit games.
He'd be more into going to see the Whitecaps and booing them, probably.
The Whitecaps are a joke, so their academy's really good, but their team sucks.
And they have some serious legal issues with the academy right now, too.
Wait, I thought the Whitecaps were in the playoffs.
They
Why
did.
legal issues?
But only because of Goldinho.
Oh.
Fantastic
Scot-
name.
The Scottish, he really honest to God, lifted that team into the playoffs.
Yeah, Vancouver's been just bad for a while now.
Yeah, our national team backup gets a lot of good practice there.
Right?
500
That's what you want, right?
I was thinking about Haji Wright too. I'm actually not mad you picked him up, but I was thinking about him.
He is ridiculously strong.
But his
Not mad,
stamina,
but he's mentioning it.
his stamina though is the
Here's
other.
the thing. He's going to play 45 minutes for me.
Oh yeah, 45 minutes, maybe a month. I don't know if he can go 45 though.
You know what? I just need 45. And then I'll bring on Giovanni Dos Santos. Or someone.
I do remember me and Koob played a Canadian Premier League network save. And the first beginning of it, we were like, oh, we're just going to play a year. So I signed some of the oldest but best rated attributed players who all broke after a year. And then after that, Koob's like, so do you want to continue the save? And I was like, oh.
How? is the question how?
Oh, I don't want to now.
I was doing that with Barcelona. I was signing like Jorginho after he is done with Chelsea and Mertens and all these guys. And it's like, they're pretty good, but their physicals are falling off a cliff.
Yeah, no physicals. Doesn't matter to me. Like, get in the Canadian Premier League. Let's go.
I mean, is double digits good in the Canadian Premier League?
Yeah, I would say that according to the way FM does it, 11 to 12 is considered a very good player attribute.
That's
Some
the draft
players
I'm
have higher
really.
than that, but
That's the draft I'm really afraid of. If we get all Canadians or all Canadian Premier League players.
if you get 8 players, you could do a nice network save.
I think a Canadian Premier League draft would be impossible.
I don't think there's enough players. Yeah.
For
Just do it as like
Let's
an
see who's
invite
the
only
big
4-person event.
You could use the mega patch though, because it has all of the like League One Ontario and the Quebec League players and all that shit.
We'd have to like patch it with franchise hockey manager.
Oh my god.
Franchise hockey
That
manager.
was so stale though. I should probably. I'm just,
That's a shout. I was like, wow.
yeah, I'm just gonna
Shout
mute
out to
myself.
franchise hockey manager. Yo.
I'm gonna deafen.
I'm not even upset about that. I think that's a great shout. I just hadn't thought about that game.
Also, shout out to Out of the Park 22. Shout out.
I've
to them,
never
too.
played it.
Oh, Out of the
It
Park
looks like
is
it.
so good. It's what got me into simulators to start it.
No, well, not. I've never played Out of the Park or franchise hockey manager.
Out of the Park is so good. Like they even have like when you're playing through a season, the league
Oh
can
my God, I'm
decide
up
to
again.
contract, or they'll add franchises. Like it's quite cool. I'm picking again. What is this shit?
Yeah, that's. I'm glad you were kind of distracted because it gives me a chance to look.
The perfect team of Out of the Park is a ton of fun, by the way.
You guys play Conky. Yeah, I see. You guys-
Like, yeah, like it's the reason it's good is because if you watch their stream, a stream for 15 minutes, you get a free pack up to 5 a day. So you can get like 35 free packs a week.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like they
I have a
actually.
question. Koob,
Huh?
if I take Roldan and he scores against Hayes, is that a win? Or isn't that the guy he doesn't like?
Which one?
No, he likes Roldan.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Roldan.
Who's the guy who hates that? I can't remember.
He might just jump into the chat just to yell at you for thinking that you hated him.
I
Or
don't know.
that
I got
he hated
confused.
him. I can
Oh,
feel it.
it's somebody taking Roldan's spot in the national team that he
It's
hates.
legit, probably.
Stick says Greg Bullhalter hates him.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I got it now.
Hi, Stick.
I figured it out, guys. Thank you.
Alejandro Bedoya.
Yeah.
Played at the same club as him.
Name drop.
Yeah.
Oh, he misses you all.
Missed you too, Stick, I guess.
I guess.
Wow.
Wow.
Sorry.
Shout
We
out to
just-
Piano. We miss you too, Stick Piano. Shout out to him.
We just
You know,
need to have Stick
maybe.
in for commentary on the draft.
The weight of the piano could not be held up with sticks.
It's a Stick piano, so it's very tight.
I mean, it
Well,
depends
it
on
can't be
Stick.
functional then, because the inner workings of a.
Yeah, it's not very good piano, but
Okay.
just Stick.
Shut up, Jeremy. It's just a stick. Shut up.
Like just one stick, probably not. A bundle of sticks, yes.
Well, now you're getting into a dangerous territory.
Tacticality says
I'm in a very dangerous territory if I'm going with a bundle of sticks. But
No,
yeah.
I know, but yeah, you know what I meant.
Oh, 100%.
Dangerous.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bedoya.
Sorry.
Now he's a veteran, you know. Shout out to them veterans. On the
Gotta have-
field and in
Gotta
life.
have some guys in the locker room who be like, I remember.
Leaders of
You
the locker room.
remember
The leaders of the locker room. Yes.
what we say in the NHL world are called the intangibles. You sign this guy, no one knows why, and you go to the press conference and you say, well, we really like his intangibles because you can't actually explain why you signed
Joe
him.
Thornton.
That's all of NA sports, Doc. Like, that's like
I
NFL
cannot-
is this
I
NFL,
cannot
NBA is the exact
stand
same
that.
thing.
I cannot stand that
It's
word.
all of NA sports. It is a thing with NA sports.
We
Oh
signed him.
wow, I'm surprised he's still on the board. I know he's
Oh.
not. Fuck me.
Who was that player?
It did that thing where it popped up where the like it was still showing his team, like his actual real life team, and then I went to pick on him, and it showed that it
What player you were talking about?
was Walker Zimmerman. I was like, how the hell is he still available?
Yeah.
It's like there's no way. And then I went to click on it, and then it showed that Bingo shot him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Crap house football.
Bengosh has a very good center back line. He went center back, I think.
I forgot about center backs until like halfway into the draft.
How do you forget about center backs though?
Because I've just been kind of like going through the
Okay,
motions
so-
and not really paying attention.
Did you guys know if you mouse over your picks, it shows you who you picked in that position?
What do you mean on the right side?
Yeah.
Oh, get out.
Yeah.
That's dope. No, I didn't know that.
So
That's-
Wait,
this is
oh
this,
yeah.
this pick is gonna set off Hayes. So
what's going on?
Leggett.
Kellen Rowe. What's the matter with him?
Hayes despises him.
Did he lose? to
Because
him?
Kellen Rowe is basically legit, but just like
Worse.
somehow way worse, even though his attributes are kind of decent. Well, his mentals aren't.
Oh, okay.
Long shot.
pick a keeper.
Hello, Vanestro again. Go on.
Sorry about that.
Cube, I
Same to
love
me.
how much
Hannah?
of a shit poster you are.
Coop never memes. What are you talking about?
You're right.
He's
He's dead fucking serious all the
never
time.
does it. Never does it. Him and Hayes are having a reasonable conversation based on mutual love and respect.
16 shots. I cannot wait for that, Cube.
I hope it does happen. That'll be the funniest thing.
I think this guy's pretty good. I was surprised. And I'm ending up with a ton of Jamaicans.
You're making me crazy.
I bet half of them are
Yeah,
even playing for
he's
them.
alright.
Yeah.
Thick Piano asks, Cube, who is the Omar Al-Soma of your team?
Nobody.
Oh my god,
Sucks.
Omar Al-Soma.
I don't even know who
That
is.
brings that.
All right, then, Noah. I'll probably be on for like an hour or two. I'm gonna work myself, and then I might come on to stream later on tonight. I got to do a bunch of work, so might be done with streaming tonight, might not. So enjoy your walk. Thanks for the hydrate. I needed that. I'll see you later.
I'm butchering his name, but he picked him first. And we were all like, what are you doing, Cuban? He ended up like just running the draft and being like one of the better players in it. It was hilarious.
Cube, what happens if one of our 5 players gets injured?
Yes, no composure.
Then another player can make up his time, his matches.
Okay.
Not good enough of an answer. You hesitated.
Injury.
No, I didn't know how you wanted to do that. Because
Wipe the injuries first, Coop. Don't worry about it.
Or you can play with 10 men.
Just wipe them. Wipe them all.
Seduction. Can't get injured. Not allowed.
Did you see what Mazza did in the playoffs? We forgot to set up the neutral venues. Oh, and he got mostly home games, and while others, including Curdy, had like one more away game than everybody's just like, oh, Mazza, this is your
Yeah,
draft.
Ali take him. Smart move.
Yeah. And then Ali just balled out.
Timmy Ream.
Oh,
M.A.
No Lamborion.
Oh wow, nice.
Damn, I'm as old as Tim. My goodness.
Elva.
you know what? There's a reason I was very happy Italy won the Euros, and it was because I was younger than some of the star players.
I remember you saying that, yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, how old are you?
36?
That's true. There is guys older. Yeah.
They're center backs. Average age was 37.
Oh, you mean like the?
Oh, so that
You
doesn't
mean
make
like,
me feel any better, but I'm glad it helps you out.
You know.
Mine's better.
He was 38, so I mean,
Okay, 38. So that's I can deal with that. Like literally, there's times where I catch myself still referring to like, and this is a hockey reference, but I'll say like Sid the Kid instead of Sidney Crosby, and then I'm like, wait, no, he was drafted like in 19 or whatever fucking years ago. At this point, I am old. Like,
did 19 years ago?
no, it's not 19. I'm exaggerating, but it's still to the point where he was drafted. I think 2010. 2007, something like that, and it's just like, no, that's a long time.
Yeah, I
ago.
think
He's not a
it's like
child.
7. Something.
He's like 30 years old, Jeremy. Shut up.
Wow.
You know? I remember, like, you create. It's like when you used to play like FIFA or like NHL. You always create your player, and you're like, It's easy for me to think, oh, I'm 19, and now I do that, and I'm like, why can't I select 1984? They're like, you
He was
can't be
drafted in
drafted when you're
05.
37.
05.
There you go. 16 years ago.
He's 1 year older than me. Holy. It's like the same with Larry Fitzgerald. I remember Larry Fitzgerald when I was playing NCAA football games. He was on the cover of one of them, and I remember playing like that game.
I loved NCAA
Wholeheartedly.
football. Oh
We,
my
we,
god.
And then-
we do gotta say every time I have to say this, Larry Fitzgerald has a great ass.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
honestly, like, why would anyone be able to disagree? The evidence is there.
I mean,
Evan.
apparently I heard an interview with him, and apparently, like, in an airport, an elderly woman came up and just grabbed his ass once.
Man, you gotta have
Jeez.
some. They should have charged that woman with sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have.
Charge
Absolutely.
Granny.
So, like, when you just feel like you just went through a man's entire career. This is the day Larry Fitzgerald retired. I'm gonna feel very old that I just seen a whole entire man's career. Remember?
Well, he's not in the league, so he's
No,
kind of like,
He's still with the Cards.
no, he's not.
Larry
I
Fitzgerald?
swear.
Yeah, he's not.
I thought he came back.
I don't think so.
Maybe I'm wrong. Hang on.
No, he did retire.
Oh yeah, he did retire. Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was like
Oh.
kind of a forced retirement, and he was just waiting until like teams had injuries and stuff.
Oh my god.
No.
There's a lot of journalists from Mexico up in Edmonton right now, standing out on balconies at their hotel, being like, "This is so cold, it's ridiculous." Oh my god. I'm very much enjoying this, even though I know that it's still going to affect our players not playing well, but we've been Concacaf'd so many times by other teams, it's time that we can do it.
Damn. So I did live through a whole career with Larry Fitzgerald. Oh no.
Yeah, man, that's the worst, is when you realize someone you started watching as a kid is no longer...
I mean, you've probably gone through like 6 Browns quarterbacks.
6, at least 40. I remember that jersey that guy had that we just kept adding in
Kellen
name bar.
Acosta is a good pick.
That was always really funny to me.
Oh damn, Stick. There's already people we watched as a kid that's already in the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Saw Timu Solani play as a
Ken
kid.
Griffey
He's in
Jr. Yeah.
the Hall of Fame.
Ken Griffey Jr.
He
I'll
played so long too.
Yeah, he was like
He was
that's
on, like,
another thing.
20-year career.
Dude played till he was like 41.
Yeah.
Fucking Joe Carter. Paul,
I
Paul Allerud.
love that Yager is still playing.
Wait, Yager is still playing?
Not in NHL.
Yarmir Yager is still playing.
Yeah, he's playing
plays-
in Czech Republic. In his,
Yeah, he
like,
plays for the
hometown.
team he owns.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
and they have promotion to relegation, so I think that they're in the second tier. I think.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
promoted last year, and he was interviewed, and he said he was worried about not playing because it would ruin their ticket sales. So when he works out and goes out and practices with the team, he wears about 45 to 60 pounds of weight
Yeah,
on top of his equipment, so that he can try to compete with these kids.
dude, the man is like, when he stops playing, they just need to sit him in a lab and study him.
the best Yagermer Yagers, aside from how he is as a player, his hair, all the things about him, he was just this really cool player. The best story about him was I swear he came back to the NHL, and one of the first things that happened is he slept with a groupie. So this girl took a selfie.
Oh,
with her
yes,
sleeping
I've seen
beside
that.
Yadimer Yager, who's sleeping. He has no idea this is happening, and it gets shared out, and people are like, "Oh, this is ridiculous! Isn't he married?" And he had to address it, and he's like, "Guys, I'm not married. I've never been married." She approached me. It was a great night. We both had fun, and everyone was like, "Yeah, what's the problem? It's Yadimer Yager." I was just like, he's the Jeter of the hockey world, you know.
They assumed he was married.
I don't know. They just made an assumption.
Wow.
He's old, right? Look at him.
I mean,
Like that. And he was just like, "Guys, I didn't want her to take that photo. I was sleeping. I don't know what your problem is." Got to see him play a few times. It was very cool to see him play.
Yeah, I got to see him a decent amount when he was with the Panthers. For what 2-year stretch. It was weird, and he was playing first line minutes.
Let me tell you the weirdest game I can remember seeing. I was in Ottawa and I saw Ottawa play the New York Rangers. So Alfredson was on Ottawa. You had Lindros and Yager playing on the range. Like, it was such a weird, big name game of a bunch of guys who were well past their prime. Like, Pavel Bure was still playing.
Oh, I love Pavel Bure.
People sometimes who are football fans from overseas will be like, "What do you see in hockey? What is it? Where's the skill?" And I'll just like send them a clip of
Bure.
here's Pavel Bure's top.
Dude,
15 goals.
his career was tragic.
Why you gotta be like that, Stick?
Straight up though, the only dude who literally only played half a career, but because his knees disappeared because of the way hockey was played at that time.
Why fuck Pavel Bure, Stick? What is this?
Oh God.
Got some stuff going on in your chat. What's
Oh
happening?
my God, I'm upset.
I didn't know Stick had feelings about
Yeah,
Pavel.
like-
I didn't like him either, but I can still,
Why not? Why didn't you?
because I was a Jet fan and it was a Solani Bure narrative every playoffs when we played against each other.
I mean, I can't help but love him because he was like our only good player.
I mean, for Florida, yeah, no, I get
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I need 5 under 20 players on our team during the game, right?
No.
No.
Oh,
You're
You need 5 on your squad, and then you're gonna play.
Each of them needs to play in 3 matches.
okay. So I gotta play George Campbell.
Wait, what? No, I'm kidding.
What?
Nagabe is actually a really good pick. I like him, EJ.
Nagby?
Yeah. I have no idea how to say names.
Darlington.
You're still better than Jeter with Leggett.
Cheater's so bad.
I can't pronounce
Jeter
anything,
is
Sub
so
them
I
in,
can't.
right? We could sub players in, and that will count as a
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Just
I got
wait
some
until the
ideas
end of matches.
Yep.
Just like save all 3 stuff for the end, and just that's gonna be the way around it, unless you get injuries.
I'll be honest, I drafted some players who are probably seeing starting minutes.
I did too. Yeah. I'm hoping to.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like it's gonna have to.
Shout out to young Candace Cameron from Full House. Older Candace Cameron, he's just older.
I definitely want to hear why Stick hates Bure though.
Yeah,
It's in the
what is
chat.
this?
It's in the chat.
I gotta go look.
I liked her in Full House, but older Candace Cameron Bure.
Oh, it didn't load the previous chat.
Woo! Yo. I didn't know she was married to Pavel. Oh,
Oh yeah, there was drama in that part of his life for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Russian
can't-
tennis players,
yeah,
his brother.
Oh yeah, Valerie.
Who's married and runs a very successful vineyard in California now.
Yep.
ooh, nice.
And everyone forgets that he existed, but he was also a very good player.
He was okay.
Well, compared to his brother, yeah, he's not a
Yeah.
superstar. He's not a generational
Right, man,
talent.
this is also
He was a top 6 forward.
this guy could bring it.
Yeah. He was all right for the Panthers.
And Panthers were
Shit.
top heavy, very, very top heavy. I'll always remember Luongo literally having the most goals against, the most saves, the most shots against.
Yeah.
Literally would lead the league in goals against average and save percentage. Even though he was on the worst team constantly.
We'd
getting
have
peppered.
like one good defensive pairing, and that was it.
And then the guy
were
would get hurt. You'd trade for McCabe,
Yeah.
and then he'd get hurt. I remember that. Fucking McCabe. Jesus. I'm old.
Cat McCabe. Yep. I remember we played the Stars, and he someone laid a nasty hit on someone, and he just grabbed him by the neck and threw him down on the ice. It was amazing.
Nowadays, you get a 30 game suspension.
He was
Yeah,
he was doing that because like it was a
Dirty hit.
like
Whatever.
I don't
Yeah.
remember if it was a dirty hit, but like in real time, I'm sure that it looked like it. So he was just protecting his guy.
Back then, there was a reason to do it.
Yeah.
This,
they didn't-
this
he didn't get
team
suspended or
makes
anything.
me want to play this league right now. I'm actually excited for this team.
Dude, we got some fun teams.
Yeah.
I've drafted way too many strikers, though.
I actually can't. I'm actually hyped for Saturday. Saturday's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
When do the games start? Keep
9 o'clock in the morning, right? For
Noon.
me.
Noon Eastern. So,
So 11 Central.
So 9 o'clock for
Sweet.
Bengals.
yeah.
So 10 Mountain.
And Hayes. Don't forget Hayes. Hayes out here too. He's out
Hayes,
here.
Hayes, your fellow Westerner, yes.
Hayes will just stay up.
Don't you
Oh,
love
wow.
how normalized multiple time zones are to us?
and then like
and then I
explain
can't
it to,
figure
like-
out what time it is in the UK ever. I'm like, I don't know. But I can tell you what time it is in 5 other time zones and Newfoundland.
They're half an hour ahead, right?
Dude,
Half an
that is
hour,
the
they have their own
weirdest
time
thing.
zone yet.
Steak Piano is being really spicy tonight. He just said fuck Hayes for no reason.
Which chat is he in?
I'm
Mine.
just seeing
Big
that.
Man's.
All the spiciness is coming from my chat. Of course it is. Of course.
Yeah, it's a place that's always filled with toxicity. It's a place I always think of.
Yeah.
Never.
The most positive man on Twitch has the most toxic chat.
Exactly. And we get cozy though.
Well, I have to do push-ups. Fantastic.
Oh wait, I have to donate to that shit.
See, I just give him push-ups.
No, I gotta donate to this overall gym stream.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit complicated how I'm gonna pull that off, but
If you guys haven't, please check out twitch.tv/BigManOnCampus88.
Oh my
Use your
God, I love
points
this
right
promo
now
voice.
for a gym stream challenge.
damn, I'm running out of ideas.
trying to help you out.
I appreciate it, Scooter. You know I
Yeah.
appreciate you. I feel like I'm almost done. I'm gonna have some fun with where I could experiment. But
— 25 seconds.
I know.
Oh.
Just
I don't know what that sound was.
no, only 31. Need daily streams. Make sure we get there. Of course you do.
You can donate when he's not streaming, I believe.
Oh, 100%.
Just all of a sudden, like 5 days not streaming, I come up to my stream, 98%. Like, what the hell's going on here? Like,
We are the worst. I'm sorry.
just-
You know, things get put up and we use them. This is just what happens. All right.
Let's get it, big man.
Let's go.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh, are you actually doing push-ups now?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What is happening? That kind of disturbed me for a second. 'Cause I'm not looking at your stream.
No, some people really enjoy drafts. Okay. And
I guess I had to ask what his poison is with regard to lubricative
Oh.
sort of things.
Dr. Pepper. That's what I would answer to that question.
Dr. Pepper. Okay.
Dr.
Keep it spicy. Keep it crisp.
I don't know, sriracha. You want to?
Oh.
It's spicy.
Sounds painful.
I'm enjoying all these points coming in right now. By the way, this is.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you said you did this to yourself, big man.
I did. No doubt.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's a-okay, buddy. Let's see. We're at 34% now. Great. We are on our way.
Hmm. Do I do a meme pick?
Whew.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm at point like my teams feel finished. I just trying to see a couple of backups here and there. I think I'm done with my team, but I just make sure everyone.
Leggett.
I am shocked.
Is not bad.
I'm shocked that Sargent hasn't been picked until
What?
right now.
Josh Sargent is meh.
He is, but like, who is it at this point?
Yeah.
Sargent's not that bad though. He's just slow.
Well, he's also 1 year too old.
He would
Yeah.
still, he would have made a top under 20 pick. Like
Uh-oh.
he hit that 1 year his draft stock.
I'll get in with the editor and make him look like he's 20.
What was that? Uh-oh.
2 picks in a row here.
Oh, yeah.
It is weird how it randomizes. I'm actually taking a backup American just in case someone gets injured.
That's just too smart for me.
I mean, where else do I need to back up?
Oh damn, he's 21.
The quote of the day.
What year are we drafting? 21 or 22?
22.
Oh, 22 players, yeah.
Can I draft Koob?
Hmm?
Koob plays Sunday soccer. I can put him in, right?
I used to. I don't anymore. I'm not.
Okay, well, I'm putting you in anyway.
Oh.
What position do you play?
Baptista's not bad looking.
No, he's
He's kind of tasty.
not bad at all.
Yeah, someone took Chris Richards already. Alright.
Oh, he went a long time ago. I actually really like Baptiste. He looks good.
It was him or some other guy. I forgot his name.
Well, I would suggest taking some other guy. Because you are still on the clock.
Oh wait. Oh wow. I am. Oh crap. I am. What am I
Yeah,
doing
you-
here?
2 back-to-back picks.
I was like, what was happening?
What?
Yeah, I get thrown off by that. That is not good. Let's see what this guy.
I think this is the first time someone's had back-to-back picks.
It happened to me earlier in the draft, though.
Did it?
Yeah. It did happen to me. Crap. These guys are not good. I want someone like that. No. Is this right? No, it's wrong.
He
There we go.
He looks decent.
Yeah.
Bill Hamid is a house.
He has
He's a
Locust string.
brick. How? You have a spreadsheet cube that will help with my graphics. Might so starting where my god.
Brick house. Nelly Furtado.
Frankie.
Well, guys, it has been fun. I'm looking forward to the games.
Yeah, me too.
Looking forward to losing.
Yeah.
Same.
Scooter, did you draft any Valor players?
Yeah. Drafted a couple.
Nice. Lovely, lovely stuff.
The keeper from Montreal that I drafted was on loan with Fowler the whole year.
Cube. I love that pick.
I hate it.
Breck
Breck
Shea.
Shea!
Breck Shea. Mullet Man in the house.
Yo!
I got flipped off by Breck Shea.
What'd you do to him?
He's such a dick.
I didn't
He
do
looks
anything.
like one in the picture, but I'm curious.
I didn't do anything to him. So this is about like 10 years, no, probably more than that. Probably like 12 years ago when he was like kind
That
of
is
up and coming young US
That
player. And my club team was playing a tournament at Disney World, and a bunch of MLS teams go there for preseason games.
Okay.
And some got like we'd get free tickets to these preseason games. This was back when he was on FC Dallas before he went over to Stoke. And some guy yelled some shit to him like, "Hey Breck, you fucking suck." After he made like some boneheaded mistake that led to a goal. And then he turned around and flipped off our section. And it was hilarious. It was just super funny. And he said something too. I forgot what he said. But it was funny.
Like,
I did
well,
a terrible
your mom-
job. I did a terrible job explaining that because I'm like super tired right now. But yeah.
Alright, my last pick. A guy from MacArthur FC. Wherever that is. And I'm
Oh.
done.
Jackson Ewell. Can't believe you.
I saw your pick and I had to one up it.
Just for stick, huh?
Yeah, just for stick.
This is gonna be interesting because I figure you gotta actually plan your
Uh,
squad sheets to
Jeter!
make
Shout
sure.
out to the coach, Andrew Weddy Jeter. Give that guy a follow. Shout it out. Shout out to coach.
My last
Shout out to
pick,
coaches.
I'm sure we'll make Stick mad. It'll make Hayes mad. I'm gonna think of who else is making mad.
Let's get
Maybe
it.
it'll frustrate Dare probably.
Do it.
Sardis was already picked, Jeter. You know Cube got Sardis already.
Well, guys, it has been fun.
Chris Wondolowski.
No, I love that.
Whoa! Wow.
I love that.
Wow.
That is your meme pick, everybody. Wando.
Wow.
Shout out to Wando. Shout out to his.
Oh,
That did
Big
not go to
career-leading
plan,
goals.
did it?
Shout out to the miss against Belgium. What?
I still can't believe how close we were to being Belgium.
Tim Howard played like a fucking madman.
Yes, he did. I know Wando retired, but yeah, Cube got Sardis. That's and Wando on the same team. Fantastic.
That is awful. Cube.
And Leggett.
Berhalter's boys.
That's what I went for. I was going for Berhalter's boys.
You literally should
No,
have
you're
named the
great.
team
It's-
Berhalter's boys.
And
Yeah,
I
you
have
gotta name
Berhalter's
it that
son
now.
also.
Can you go in and change it?
I wish.
Dude.
Oh
The
my
Berhalter's
god. The BBs. Here they come. It's Coop's BBs.
I've got Sebastian Berhalter as well. Like we've got them all.
Jesus.
Somebody Dare stole Nipple Man, but
Yes, I did steal Nipple Man.
Nipple man.
Are you Greg? Are
Who
you
is a
Greg in
nipple
the
man?
sky? Are you
Areola.
Greg
Areola.
in the sky?
Paul Areola.
Think about it.
Oh wow.
Junior Hoyland. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, Dare has Yule. Oh,
Just want to remind
Yes.
everyone I am 37 years old, even though we're all laughing about
Midfield?
Areola.
Nick, I think midfield, somewhere in the midfield. All right.
He plays somewhere. Bench, left out.
so I've got 22. So when you get your 22nd, we're done.
Yeah, I got 22 too, so I'm done.
I'm done. I already clicked finish.
And when
Finished.
when you pick your 22nd, click
Bedtime yet?
and
Say that again, Cube.
through.
We could finish picking and then what?
Hit
Oh,
finish.
just make sure you hit finish.
When's
Oh,
gonna play
okay.
all 7?
And then once everyone's picked, you can
My
just,
team may come in
leave.
3.
right?
Place
you've got
no,
your-
let me click finish
Well,
picking
Oh,
first
okay.
before we all leave,
of course,
just
team
to make
players
sure
and
there's no
all
weird
play off.
I'm not
Bench.
moving.
extra players getting.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Because I need to type down these last picks that went really quick. I wasn't paying attention.
I picked Junior Hoyet, a legend.
Raguzan. What?
And then before that, I chose a 41-year-old Costa Rican striker.
Junior Hoy left. Okay. And that should be it. Cool. Finish picking. Yes.
Okay, we all hit
Everyone
continue.
Click continue. And then I'll save.
Or even in this chat, if anyone's down to join me for some Among Us, I think we still have open spots.
When are you playing that?
Friend of mine's, we're about to play in a friend of mine's Discord that I can send you to.
I'm going
Like
with
right now or like in a couple of minutes?
In a couple minutes.
I might have to send me the link, but I might have to pass. I got some work to do.
Alright.
But if you got, how long are you gonna play for? A couple hours or like?
A couple hours.
All right, I might drop in. Shoot it to me.
Yeah, I'll shoot it to you. There's a lot of people in this one too.
Can we
I may
click
not
the
even get in
new-
in time.
Oh wow.
So I can save.
We need, yes, 2 more. One
I
more.
clicked.
Oh, my bad.
Big man. Ah.
Sorry.
Child saving.
Would you like to make Liam Moore your captain?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, I would.
I'm gonna make a second save just in case.
17 leadership.
Double save. All right, and you're free to leave
Excellent.
if you want. You don't have to leave, but
Well, I mean, I'm leaving the game. but I'm not leaving Discord.
Oh my god, I just checked my fantasy football score. I'm going to lose by less than a point.
I've already just stopped looking at my NHL fantasy.
I just won the game because the other guy scored less than 60. It was like, oof. And I think I was at like 70. I was like, oh, it's a good thing I was playing him this week.
No, 3 games. This shot.
Holy fuck. The news is whoa.
Can we get out of the game now, or?
You can leave.
All right. Good stuff. All right, then, folks. Shout out to Cube for hooking this draft up. Shout out to all the
Yeah, thanks,
competitors.
Cube.
Yeah, cheers everyone. Have a good night.
Yeah, night guys.
Early, so peace
Yeah,
out.
it's fun. It was fun.
Peace.
Everyone coming in?
I believe I. Oh. Yeah, I believe I mentioned that earlier, actually, Scooter.
Yeah, that's great. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it was basically
Yeah,
Vancouver.
you did, but it was before you were in the chat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You were in the VC, I mean.
Hey, no,
Is
I
that
like
hitting, is that hitting a, like Wash? It's southern BC, so it must be in Washington State too, right?
I believe they can go from BC to Washington State still, but I'm not sure.
That shit's crazy. All right, guys, have a good night though. Talk to you soon.
Alright, later, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Okay, chat. We got our draft done. Took about 2 hours and 26 minutes. That's a lot going on right there. I am too tired to stream anymore right now. I might get some food, might hang out with Big Man, I'm not sure. I'm going to end the stream right now, and then if I pop in later, if you are following me, you should get a notification. But once again, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for vibing out in chat or listening to some background music and whatnot, and I will see you in the next one. Well, where's my Elgato? Elgato must do the thing.